Hey everyone, BioDroid here, and I welcome you to another video. This time we will talk about the raid battles. Today the midweek raid battles returned after Space Ape took them down for a few weeks to fix some issues they had with this mode, and so far it looks like they have everything lined up, and yeah, no issues so far. So good. The mode is running for 5 hours now, so yeah, I'm positive that this will work out. At the moment, this video, I just want to go through the mode in general and maybe show you some random strategies on how you can approach a raid base. I have to admit, I'm still not completely sure what is the best way to approach bases, so I'll just show you some random attempts, give you my thoughts on what I was planning to do, and show you how it actually works out. And yeah, hopefully this will help you in your future raid battles. So this is the general screen from where you can start your raid battles. The mode is built of several bases that you can attack, and the higher you go, the harder the bases are, and the more points they offer. As you can see here, I think the top base offered, I'm not sure, we still have 179,000 points left in this base. I think it was 250, but I'm not completely sure. And we have taken down 3 bases already. And yeah, this is the general screen from which you start. And as you can see, in the 4th base, we currently have Dog 12 attacking this base. So the base is locked, that you can't attack it while another member of your alliance is doing so, but you can still scout the base. And I think we get some info on how this base. Yeah, this is cool. We'll take a look at this later. So if I would have planned to attack base number 4 here, I will have to wait until Dog 12 is done with his attack. So in this way, they secure that the progress in every base is synced right and everything. So yeah, that's the point. I could attack every single other base here, and as you can see, we work simultaneously on the top base, or the highest base, because the damage you do there gives you the maximum number of points. So point efficiency wise, I think that the highest bases are the best to attack. Assuming that you have the right bots to do so, and if you only have lower level bots, it may be the best way to just start from the beginning and work your way up, and see how far you can get. We'll look at the first base. We beat the first base with only 3 people here, with Rawmouth killing over 50% of the base, which is pretty cool. So you can see that especially the lower bases are not that hard to beat, and if you want to get used to the single to the way this works, you can do this as well. This is the second base, which I almost killed myself, or at least almost half of it. So we needed 5 people to kill base 2, needed 5 people to kill base 3. So you can see that the lower bases are pretty easy to take out. And if we take a look at the progress in the top base, you can see way more people involved here. They changed the data that they give us, with showing the percentage of everybody, showing the number of attempts per base and in general, which is pretty cool, so we can see who is actually attempted in this raid. And as you can see, we still got plenty of people left, so get moving, folks. And yeah, I will check back on the last base. As you can see now, Dog 12 is ready, so now I could attack base 4 if I wanted to do that. But I want to check on the high level base here, just see what we have, and then we'll try different stuff. So we focused on cleaning the left side here. I think it's yeah, maybe not necessary, but very useful to have an off-game chat with your team members to plan your raid strategies, with doing some screenshots and everything, because the in-game chat really sucks. It sucks. Not only because you can't send images, but also because you have a limited number of characters you can actually use. and yeah, it's just crap, plain crap. So we focused on the left side of the base, and in this scenario here, we still have a small shock tower here, the big thunder tower in the middle, and some long-range defenses on this side. And the last time I attacked this base, I was pretty effective with a crew of mainly scouts and some healers. And I think I'll try the same just one more time. So let's get my crew. As you can see, I have Bumblebee to constantly EMP the defenses that attack me. I have Rust Dust for some area damage. Cheetor because I have all the Scots because they can dodge the autocannons and the mortars. I think that's pretty effective. Cheetor can do some good melee damage. Perceptor is absolutely great to hack the Thunder Tower, which I will definitely do. Cosmos for the smaller shock tower in the front, because the last time I used Cosmos on the Thunder Tower, I think he just went down with the first shot, because the Thunder Tower seems to be attacking air units as well. I might try to verify this in this battle, and then I have 3 healers just to keep the whole crew alive, and I think we will try this right now. So let's see how far we can get in this run, and after that I'll do the second strategy I tried so far, which is basically gathering all my high damage flyers and gunners and just doing long range special ability damage to do something. Which also pretty good is a purple Crimseek to hack the Thunder Tower, but I don't have a purple Crimseek anymore, which is a bummer. But yeah, not too bad. I will take the white Crimseek for the extra damage, which I think is pretty cool as well. And yeah, let's see what we can do now. Just dropping the whole crew here. Bumblebee in. And Cosmos on the Shock Tower and Perceptor on the Thunder Tower. Now look what happens when the Thunder Tower is hacked. This is pretty awesome. Yes! Great range. Great damage. Rust Dust with some fire. And Perceptor repeatedly going after the Thunder Tower, which is very effective. I need my first 8 drones here. And as you can see, these scouts dodge all the cannon and mortar fire, only affected by the missile launcher here. And now the team starts to fall apart, which is always the case in raid battles. You rarely can fight till the last second until you have a warrior heavy team, or you have the right setup. But in this case, I think I was not too great. Like 1.6%, but feel 4,000 points at least. This is what I meant with the point efficiency. You can even if you hit around, like, I don't know, 1% or below 1%, you can still get a decent amount of points. And yeah, this was as good. My last one was like 3 point something with 9,000 points, almost 10,000. This one wasn't as good. Maybe because I wasn't focused on fighting, but on talking. As you can see in the top left of this screen, I have 200 energy cells left for this mode. And you start with 700 of these, and each battle consumes 100 cells. So every member has 7 attacks, and I have 2 attacks left. And so far I contributed 30,000 points. And I think it's 1 million points for the maximum number of Shaniks. So with a 40-member team, you would need like 40 people doing 25,000 points. I don't know how hard this actually is. I usually managed in all the 3 raid events or raid battles we had so far, I always had at least 20,000. I think way more. And as you can see, most people are at least close to 20. So I think it's possible to get there. And not sure what the best strategy is, but because as soon as you kill the highest base, of course the number of points that you will get with the lower bases is decreasing. So I'm not sure what's the best way. I will hit the highest base again, and now I'll take my my hard hitters, all the high damage, high special ability damage bots with my flyers, with Prowl, Skylinks, Wheeljack and Ratchet to heal the 2 warriors that are in this team, just to soak up some bullets. And we'll see how this will work out in this setup. The target would be to kill off the Thunder Tower and maybe the Shock Tower and autocannon in the front. This would be pretty cool, so that after this we could focus on the left side of the base. Although maybe it would be clever to let the Thunder Tower live, because he does serious damage to all the defenses here. So let's see, maybe... Okay, this one will fall definitely. The autocannon, not necessarily. I want to take out this missile launcher here. It's a pretty good range. And we still have this... If we walk up this side here, you wouldn't have to worry about this giant acid launcher. So maybe I'll just focus my fire on this one here. We'll try this. Deploy. So as you can see, I throw all my special abilities at this tower, and it does some pretty decent damage. I should have thrown this White Crimson on the tower first. This came a little late, but I simply forgot about it. So the tanks soak up the damage, they get healed by Wheeljack a little bit. So the Shock Tower is gone, but I think I can take the autocannon here. Oh, I might be wrong. I can, so I'm able to throw more at the... Ah, crap. Skylinks died before I could set the mortar on fire here. So this wasn't very effective.
This race isn't over yet.
This is what I meant, 1%, so 2,600 points. Not my best attacks, definitely not. But this is what I was saying in the beginning. Still trying to find my way. We're discussing a lot of strategies. I think the strategy with the scouts isn't the worst, especially if you can hack one of the Thunder Towers. This is definitely one of the best things you can do. Having some tanks to soak up damage while the flyers attack from the second attack line, I think, is also pretty good, although it didn't work out here. But I made a mistake in not putting the White Crimson on first. Definitely not a good choice. Not a good choice. So this was 2 ways of attacking this. I have 1 attack left. I will wait now until my my bots are back from cooldown, and then I will do my final attack. But as you can see, 6 battles, 33,000 points is a pretty good score, so I already did my part here, I think. And the rest of the team also is doing pretty well. So, yeah, this is the first video on raids. It's basically, it was a loose collection of babbling and attacking. I think I will go more into depth of this mode as soon as I learn more about it. This is the good part about this mode, is that we actually get something new to sink our teeth into. And I definitely looked forward to this. And all in all, I can say I enjoy the raid battles. It's pretty cool that you just log in 2 or 3 times a day, do a battle or 2, and get some rewards for it. I think the Shaniks are at least interesting. I mean, I have like 2,000 collected now. This is the 3rd raid, I think. We had the weekend event, and then we had 2 midweek raids. this one included, or was it 3 already? I'm not sure. So I'm still miles away from the 5-star Optimus Primal they offer here. I'm definitely saving my Shenix for this one, because I would not spend it on bronze or silver ships. Maybe for one of these golden XP boost cores if I find the right bot, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. There are some nice rewards here. I think the Aura 13 is pretty stupid, because I wouldn't spend my money on something that I can actually harvest. The Combiner Spark might be interesting if you want to push your Combiner up to the next level, but this is also something that you can gather just from free crystals and random bots that you pull from event crystals and everything. The XP boosts are definitely something to consider if you want to level up your bots faster, and these will come in very handy at the next Super XP event, so I might get weak for one of these. And yeah, I think the bronze and silver ships aren't worth it. Maybe the gold ship, but even then, if you invest 3,000 of your Shenix coins and then you pull, I don't know, a golden wall buster or death pulse or something like this, or a flak jacket, so not actually one of the best cores in the game, you'd be pretty disappointed. So I think it's absolutely worth it to push in this mode, to save up your Shenix and look out for this 5-star Optimus Primal here. Although I have to say, I would have preferred if they offered a 5-star crystal instead of Primal, because in this way it's pretty safe to say that in the not too distant future we will have a lot of people with a 5-star Optimus Primal sorry, instead of just letting people choose on which badge they want to pull a 5-star from, and just making it a little more random, and not having everybody pulling the same bot. But maybe they will do this in the somewhere down the road. I think I can't actually say how long it will take until we get 50,000 of these Shenix. I don't know, how many does an event offer? We have like this is 100 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 1,000? Really? 1,000 Shenix? So this means you need 50 of these events. So if they do this weekly, you will need 1 year to complete an Optimus Primal. 1 year if you always complete the 1 million points, which is not too likely, I think. So it's pretty insane. But maybe they will do more of these weekend raid events, at least now and then, to offer some more of these Shenix coins. Otherwise, a year is a pretty long time. Alright, so far so good. Enough from me. I will be back on raid battles. Not sure if this week or in one of the future events, but we will have a nice little talk. Let me know your raid strategies in the comments, and feel free to verbalize your opinion on this new game mode. I'm curious to read it. Thanks very much for watching. BioDroid out.